Hi guys and welcome back. What is going on in the crypto world, guys? How can somebody be getting kicked out from his own channel? Bitboy Crypto is supposedly getting kicked out from his own company and now has to fight for it to actually keep it. And there are some accusations made by his partners that we have to dive in today, because Bitboy came out. I have a leaked screenshot that he is saying that's all totally different. And if you think that is interesting, then you should definitely stick around here. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and also activate the bell to never miss out on these important updates. And of course, we also talk about Bitcoin today for sure on the charts. So let's dive into what's actually going on. So here over the last couple of days, the last 2 days. So what came out was actually first this screenshot here, which was an email sent to all around the blockchain guests. So, and here is written, Ran actually shared this. Hello ATB guests, effective immediately, Ben Armstrong will no longer be working with Hit Network, BJ Investment Holdings, and all subsidiary brands, including but not limited to Bitboy Crypto and around the blockchain. This decision has not been easy. However, after long consideration, we are confident this is the only path forward. If you have any questions, please reach out to Drew. And then the email address was mentioned from Drew, but of course, we're not allowed to share this. So that was the first thing that came out. Afterwards, we saw that the whole Bitboy brand was changed. So everything from Ben was removed. And then the second statement was, yesterday, BJ Investment Holdings, the parent company of Hit Network, took decisive legal action in removing Ben Armstrong from the company, and specifically the Bitboy Crypto brand. So, but here's the thing. You cannot remove Ben Armstrong from Bitboy Crypto because Bitboy Crypto is Ben Armstrong. So you can argue as much as you want, but if you remove me from AMCrypto, everybody knows it's my channel. So makes it sense to remove me from my channel? Not really. It actually hurts the channel to remove me. So that it's not really an option unless I'm dying or I'm in a hospital and I cannot speak or something like this, cannot present. Then yes, of course, you know, but as long as I'm well, it makes no sense to remove me because it will just hurt the business. So, but that's basically what they are doing. So, and you can also see here further statements. This difficult decision is a accumulation of prolonged effort to help Ben during his relapse into substance abuse, as well as reconcile the emotional, physical, and financial damage he has done to the employees of Hit Network and the Bitboy crypto community. The Bit Squad deserves better, and we are going to get through this together. We wish him the best and regret that it has to come to this, and are hopeful for the future of Bitboy Crypto. So here his partners, or now former partners, are accusing him of having relapsed because he was a drug addict like over 10 years ago. And my first impulse was, I think there's something else behind this. This doesn't sound right. I have met Ben twice. I did not really speak to him, but I was around him twice without really speaking to him. And he never gave me the actual impression of somebody that would be having ever a relapse, because he is not stupid. He knows what's on the line for him. He is a husband. He is a father. He has kids. He has his business. He's well aware of all of that. And I don't think that he would use that for being high once and to relapse potentially and lose it all. He doesn't come across as a guy that would actually do that. So, and that was the exact reason why I posted on Twitter, do you believe it's true that Bitboy actually relapsed? I have my doubts. And today, my doubts were actually confirmed. So first of all, I have to find, so here, Ben came out himself. So he was stripped from all access of everything. So he had to go on his Ben Coin to make a statement and said, this is Ben, TJ Shed and Justin Williams have attempted a coup at my company, just confirming what's going around. It's true, there has been a mutiny at Bitboy Crypto and Hit Network, but it won't work. They have no leverage until they can clone me. I have nothing to worry about. So, and then they came the statement on the show yesterday where they said basically the same thing. He relapsed, they wish him well, blah, blah, blah. So, but then what happened was I got a leaked screenshot today where Ben himself is saying, for your interest, this isn't over. I didn't relapse. It's all lies, absolute lies. I'm laying low for a while, but this is just the beginning. So Ben came out today and said they are lying. They're trying to take in control of his business and basically stealing it from him. And he is now laying low. And I think he's going to prepare a counterattack to take it all back. So he will make an announcement today on his Telegram channel. He said that on the Bencoin Telegram channel. He will do something like an AMA or something. And there, I think he's going to go into more detail what's actually going on. And yeah, I wish him well that he can resolve his issues. But yeah, I think it was a little bit stupid to be in a situation like that in the first place, where business partners can take over your business and basically lock you out. So that's why I would never let anyone into my business and give them that kind of control. So yeah, there I have to say it was a little bit also his own doing to give them so much leverage in the business to stage a coup like that. So but yeah, let's see later what Ben himself is saying, what's actually true here. But as you can see, yesterday when the statement came out that he actually relapsed, like 5 minutes later, I posted that on Twitter. I had immediately a feeling that it doesn't sound right to me. It just doesn't. It doesn't sound right to me with everything what he has on the line. But I can be wrong. But still, I just don't believe it. So and now let's switch topics. Let's talk about Bitcoin, what's happening here. So unfortunately, the DXY is pumping today, not going down. So we don't get a morning shooting star pattern. That's what I wanted to say, shooting star pattern. We did not get a shooting star pattern that I was hoping for. So we see here a consolidation with a potential push higher, so a stronger dollar, which will be bad for Bitcoin overall. And when we are looking at the heat map, Bitcoin is roughly around $26,000. And we see still here a lot of bits also around that level. So we are still kind of held afloat around that. But if all these orders getting filled, then this support is vanishing. And then it can get really, really ugly for Bitcoin to the downside. So here on the resistance areas has nothing changed that I pointed out yesterday. So I will not get into that. If you want to see what I was mentioning yesterday, go to the video from yesterday. Nothing has changed here on the resistance levels. So we're going to move on here into the charts. Also here, still sideways chop. Quite boring right now, I must say. But I want to point out here something that I actually was with a friend yesterday talking about. We are getting now again into a full moon phase, and call me crazy, or coincidence, or whatever you want to call it. But there is actually correlation between full moon and the Bitcoin price. So around every full moon, the Bitcoin price is dropping, and at every new moon, the Bitcoin price is pumping. So we are approaching a full moon, and the full moon will be around the same time when Grayscale will get its decision in regards to the SEC at the court, what's happening with the case. So if the full moon theory will be true or be proven again to be true, then the Grayscale decision will be bad for Grayscale. And that will lead then to a drop, which will coincide with the full moon again. So just something that you have to be aware of. There's actually an indicator for that too, that you can look for. So because we're approaching a full moon again, we should be a little bit careful. I'm not a big esoteric guy, but it's funny that it's just coinciding more or less every time. Then when we're looking here at liquidity levels, they have also not really moved here on the 1 hourly chart. We are clinging to the support of $25,937. Yeah, just chopping here both sides up and down. I still believe at some point we're going to see a big liquidity grab, either to the upside or to the downside, or even both. I really believe that this is going to happen here anytime soon, because look for how many days we're again going sideways here. So we are going for over a week. We are going here for 11 days sideways in that range here since that bigger drop. So there has to be again a bigger move in either direction pretty soon. Then here on this 1 hourly chart, also here decision time is around the corner for that symmetrical triangle, either to the upside or to the downside. So I just have to adjust the targets here a little bit, both of them, as we are approaching the apex. Here again, guys, I want to point out, the closer we get to the apex, the more likely it is that the pattern is breaking in the not desired direction. And that would be here in that scenario, that we would break to the upside instead of to the downside, because it should be a continuation pattern, and continuation would be to the downside. Here, because it takes so long to get a break in either direction, it looks more like that we might get a break to the upside, but we have to be careful. It could be just a fake out and then we actually go down. So I would be careful here a little bit. So if you want to trade this to the upside with a break, again, $26,300 is the level to watch if you want to long this. And if you want to short this, then $25,800 would be my short entry. And then the long target is around $27,600. And to the downside, it's like $24,400. So that is the next trade that we can take here. We have to be patient here. I know it's quite boring right now, but this might really soon actually change. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade, do this on BYBIT. There you can actually copy trade me and you still get $30,000 if you sign up with that specific link here. Take advantage of that. Or if you want to actually learn professionally how to trade, then go to my website, sign up for my course, and become a professional trader for the next bull run. Guys, that's already for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.